We're going to talk about character and integrity. I've been divorced, been through all levels of single. Start your business. Start multiple streams of income. We're talking about relationships and dating as a single parent. I hope you join me. Hey guys, Stephanie Harris popping in. If you are dating somebody who is newly divorced or is going through a divorce, please understand your impact that you could cause. And it's not intentional, I know. And in our mind, we want to be there for a person that's going through a divorce. We want to be there to sympathize. We want to be that listening ear. It's not really a good thing unless you are of the same sex. So if I'm a woman, I'm going through a divorce, then I should maybe talk to my girlfriends, a counselor, a therapist, a coach, someone that's older, that is wiser, that can give me guidance outside of my legal counsel, right? And if it's a man, again, same sex, someone's older, wiser, therapist, coach, someone like that to get me through the process. Because if you are talking to someone that you like and you're attracted to them, then it's going to create new soul ties. Because if you're on this page, you already know, or if you're in this group, you already know when you go through a divorce, you just want to talk about the whole situation. And sometimes your friends get so tired of you because you just talk. When I went through my divorce, I just talk. Every situation. Do you know he did such and such? Can you believe he did such? And do you know what the attorney said and how much this? You just want to talk. You just want to talk. And when you're doing that, you are creating soul ties with somebody, and you think you're getting close to them, but you really are causing more trouble than any. Okay, and why I say that is, if that person is going through an ugly divorce and they have to have a private investigator to follow this individual, man or woman, and they see him or her with you, it could cause trouble. If this person is fighting for custody for their kids, if you don't know all the ins and outs, if this person cheated on his or her wife, or she cheated on him, and there's so many different scenarios that could have possibly happened, right? And we don't know what those scenarios are. But at the end of the day, that's why it's important to keep your distance and allow that family to heal and go through that process, and let them find the right counsel for them that's in a healthy manner, that's not going to affect their court case. Because it's already bad enough the kids got to see mom and daddy go through the fight, and then you have an extra man or extra woman on top of it who would think that you are a homewrecker. And sometimes that may be the case, that he or she may be a homewrecker, but also it may be you just really trying to be a genuine. But you want to make sure that you are not being exposed and being, requested to go to court, just for you just trying to be what you call a friend. So please, guys, just take a step back. Don't be selfish. Don't go to court, because that person can be put into contempt of court if for some reason they're going through the process. They already have what they call a temporary custody order, and in that custody order, it can say, hey, no members of the opposite sex over to this individual's house after 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I had that clause in my court order where I could not have a member of the opposite sex over after 11 o'clock. And if I broke that rule, then I could be called back into court under contempt. And that he or she could call in a private investigator, or they could be watching themselves, and boom, we got you. Took pictures of this individual going in and out of your house at this hour, and now you are called into court. Now you are brought in through this messy divorce, and these poor kids having to, now see you in court, depending on how old they are. Okay, so just be mindful and considerate of that, guys. I know many of you been through a divorce. Everybody's situation is different. Everybody is not the same. And some of you could say, well, I went through this and It wasn't like that for me. It didn't happen like that for me. Are you being honest about that? Like, if you talk to a member of the opposite sex and you just want to talk, you know, when I went through my divorce, I talked to anybody that would listen. And whoever it was, I would talk to whoever it was, I would listen. And because there's so much to talk about, you know, what happened in court that day. I can't believe he or she did this to me. And you know, they call and cuss me out. You know, divorce get ugly. You see a whole different side of a person. So if an individual already have to deal with that, they need to not have any distractions and be able to focus on their kids and try to just make it through what they're trying to make it through, and let them go see a professional so they can talk through the process and understand what it really is. But don't get caught up and put someone into contempt of court, or you be brought in, all right, and then because of your action and your meaning will have them put into contempt of court just by association. And, you know, this individual just trying to get something on you or her, you know, just because they can, because they want to fight ugly in court. And court cases are very expensive. Going to court for contempt is very expensive, and going to jail is very expensive. So situationships are real. Back up, be a friend, do a recommendation, check on them every now and then, but keep your distance until some time has gone through so that they can focus on their kids, they can focus on their household, and just think about their life as it is as an individual or a single parent now, or one income household, how they're going to split their assets and things like that. So legally, guys, you want to, if you are dating somebody, understand if you're dating somebody and they're newly or going through a divorce, it's not a good time. And know that your impact could very well mean well, but it may not be the outcome that you think it should be. Okay? So stay back, be a friend, check on them every now and then. Don't be put in the middle of somebody else's situationship. Bye-bye.